Tell me this does not look like the most delicious potato soup ever. Like, it's got the ham, the potatoes. Ooh, let me show you how to make it. Okay, you guys, so we've been craving some delicious potato soup, and I'm using my mom's recipe. So I got one of the ham steak things, and I've already peeled the red potatoes, and got them all peeled, put them in a pot. I'm letting them boil. The next step is I'm gonna cut this into little cubes, put it in this pan over here, and then cut up an onion and dice them up very, very small, just so it gives it like some flavor in the same pan. And then literally this recipe is gonna be super, super easy. I'm gonna use the same water that the potatoes are like boiling in right now. And then I'm gonna add like the milk and all that stuff afterwards, and a little bit of butter, stuff like that. And then also, as I'm frying this ham with the onions, I'm also at the end going to mix in a little bit of flour with a little bit of the broth stuff that is in the pot. I'm gonna like scoop it over and then stir it all together to give it like a film thing or something like that is the way my mom described it. So let's get into it. I will say I just like cut it open into this ham, and y'all, oh, it smells so good. Okay, so now I've got the ham, and now I'm just gonna like cut it into as little pieces as I can and start frying it into pretty little squares, you know. Okay, so as of right this minute, I'm like literally chopping up the onion. Choppity, 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 choppity. Don't eat it, baby. I don't want you to get sick. Okay. Other ingredient that my mom told me to get was the red pepper crushed like seasoning things. So I first need to probably poke some holes in this because I just bought this. Okay, so now I'm gonna add the red pepper crushed stuff in here. My mom said not much, just a little bit. I don't want to add too much, so I'm gonna do it like that, and now I'm gonna stir it around a little bit while it's all cooking in. Like this, and I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit. Okay, so as you can see, I just turned the temperature up on the burner really quick, but you're just gonna keep letting this cook in with the ham and then the onions, and then the onions will kind of like pretty much like melt down just to give it like some flavor. And then I'll grab some of this water that the potato's been boiling in to make it like kind of like a gravy almost. Okay, so now I'm gonna add some garlic powder, a little bit of it to here. And I am going to sprinkle the flour on there. Before I mix the flour in there, I wanted to show y'all this is how it should look. Like everything has kind of like started melting down in there and made it into like a little slim little looking stuff. And now let's add the flour. My mom said just to like sprinkle just a little bit in there, so I'm gonna do like 2 little sprinkles just like that. Okay, now let me put a little bit of this juice in there. 1 second. I'll use this scooper thing. Just put a little bit of it. All right, now I re-stir it again. And then at the very end, like I said, I'll be adding the milk. Oh yeah, see, it's making it kind of thicken up into kind of like a gravy type stuff. Looks really freaking delicious. Y'all, this looks so freaking good. Do you see how like it turned into what my mom said it would be, kind of like a gravy stuff? Now I'm about to dump all of this back into the pot. Not back into it, but into the pot with the boiling potatoes. By the way, I don't know if I said this, but we used the little baby red potatoes, and then we just peeled them, cut them up, and put them in there with water, let them boil. We first let them soak, and then we let them boil. Okay, so let's dump this in, and then let's do the rest. So now let's add the milk. to make it potato soup. Y'all ignore how dirty my stovetop is right now. It's from cooking this ham and all that stuff. And then now I just gotta let this kind of cook in together. Oh, it's looking so freaking delicious. And then as the last step, once we make our food and all that, like into our bowls, then is when I'm gonna add the cheese on top of each of our bowl. That way it doesn't go bad in the potato soup. Now cheese to the top. And it's done. And of course, I have me 2 peanut butter sandwiches plus crackers over there because y'all know I love peanut butter sandwiches with chili and pretty much any kind of soup. And MJ is on her second peanut butter sandwich to go with hers because she also loves peanut butter sandwiches. You guys, this is like literally one of my favorite meals. Like, just tell me this is not just freaking mouth-watering. Mmm.
Do I have to eat the whole thing?
Mm-hmm.
What's going to be my punishment if I don't?
Mm.
My nostril.
And then with the peanut butter sandwich, you just do just like this. Mm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Do y'all know that they have mushrooms at Subway? Sorry, y'all.
They have mushrooms. It's not a mushrooms.
We were talking about
Stop saying
whether or not
mushrooms.
we all like mushrooms or not. And I was like, well, I'm not a big fan of mushrooms, but like my mom does cook stuff with mushrooms sometimes, and I'll eat it and it's good.
Oh, no, you don't.
But MJ said that
No, I know that because when Anna...
Anna gets a sub from Subway sometimes that has I'm like, I didn't think they had mushrooms, but I guess maybe they
it was
do.
a while ago, though. It was like when that was that Subway by Wayland School.
I literally could have made a whole nother freaking sandwich, peanut butter sandwich to go with mine to eat the rest of it. But I'm just going to open some crackers because I like to dip. But I also
I did it.
Waylon just finished his whole bowl. MJ's almost done with hers. All of us have ate
Done now.
so much.
MJ's done with hers. No,
Mm.
we can't be done. I'm full, Mom.
And the good thing about potato soup is like
She barely ate a lot.
you can literally eat this on the second day and it'll be even better than it was the first day.
Barely ate a lot, though.
I love you guys. This was the best soup ever. Thank you, Mom, for again giving me the recipe.
For one shot.
Anyways, I love you guys.